Hey guys, welcome to this video. Today we're talking about all of the upcoming releases for spring 2023. We already have seen a lot of photos and some of the spring makeup collections started to drop at different retailers and in different countries. So I wanted to come here, discuss with you what I'm planning to buy and what is going to be my whole agenda for 2023. So let's go ahead and get started. And I would love to invite all of you to join me in the comment section below. Tell me what you're interested to see on my channel, because I might change my mind depending on your comments as well. If a lot of you want review of a certain collection, of course I'm going to review it for you. So it is a discussion, nothing is final here. I just want to come here, discuss, share with you my thoughts on what's coming next. Well, I'm actually having my morning coffee with you, and this is my favorite time when I just sit down and chat with you about makeup. I'm also going to sit and reply to comments after I finish filming this video, and this is something that I truly love. Let me know in the comments if you prefer tea or coffee. Anyways, first of all, I'd like to start by briefly mentioning Chanel's Spring 2023 makeup collection. As a lot of you know, I already did a video dedicated to this collection, so I'm going to make sure to link it in the description box below. The collection is truly beautiful. There are also going to be new lip colors. They decided to add new shades to the Rouge Allure Velvet line, and these are already available. I placed an order. I'm going to show you 5 colors, but I'm just waiting for my order to arrive. Now, Chanel decided to release first the lipsticks and then the whole spring makeup collection with the blush, the eyeshadow palette and the illuminating balms is going to be released, I believe, in February. This is the initial information that we have. I think that this is actually a very smart decision from Chanel, because now a lot of people are going to be tempted to buy a few lipsticks, and if they release the lipsticks and the collection together, then we are going to be more careful with our purchases. So always be careful with your purchases, think what's going to come next. This is the whole purpose of this video, that we should sit here, discuss what we are going to purchase. This year I want to be a little bit more responsible with my purchases, because I want to enjoy timeless makeup pieces that I actually want to have in my collection. Last year I purchased a lot of makeup that I didn't use. Some of the makeup I didn't even have the time to show on this channel, or I felt like it was nothing special and it didn't deserve a video. But of course I'm going to see everything in store, and in case something is good, I'm going to buy it, I'm going to show it to you, or otherwise I'm just going to go ahead in store, make the swatches and share with you my thoughts on the new collections. I also purchased one of the new Chance body creams. Now these creams are not new, again this is a re-release. I already used to have one of these body creams in the past, and now I purchased the Eau Tendre. I'm going to share with you immediately after my purchase arrives. I'm going to show you the lipsticks, and I'm going to show you also the body cream, and I'm going to tell you if the body cream is worth purchasing or not. As a lot of you know, I'm a huge fan of these body lotions from Chanel, because basically if you have the lotion, you don't need the fragrance. You can just apply the lotion on your arms and legs and you're going to smell as if you have the fragrance. So these are really high quality. The body creams that were released now for the Chance line are more luxurious, or Chanel considered them to be more luxurious, so they are much pricier than this one. So I would say wait for my review. I'm going to show you the body lotion, and I'm going to tell you if it's worth purchasing or not, if it smells as good as these, because these I would say are absolutely 100% worth purchasing. Okay, I needed to take my hair back because I feel a little hot right now. Now for this video I want to say a huge thank you to Waitshair0315. You know guys that I often use photos from this Instagram account. I'm going to make sure to link the Instagram account in the description box. So your makeup collection is already available in some countries. It's already available in Asia, in the US, so you can already purchase pieces from this collection. I believe that actually the whole makeup collection is already available in the US. So this is the new Dior Spring 2023 makeup collection. It's called Mitsa, and it is I would say a happy collection with a lot of pinks, which is typical for Dior for the spring season, and I think that Peter Phillips can do beautiful pink colors. However, I have to say that I'm not attracted to this collection. I am going to skip it because the big palette looks nice. You have this animal print on the collection, which I'm not a fan of. For the first time I would say I don't like the packaging, because I'm not a fan of animal prints in any way, shape or form. It's just not my thing. And I know that even though the colors look pretty in the pants, this is not something that I'm going to use. Now here I want to pop a photo of a very good friend of mine. This is Eka. She is an Instagram content creator and she buys a lot of the new makeup collections. In case you're not following her, please go ahead and give her a follow because she's an incredible person. She posts on Instagram on a regular basis and she posts close-ups of the products and swatches, and she's a very beautiful person inside and out. It's definitely worth checking out her account and following her. She's also a friend of mine and she's a very sweet person. So she already purchased, I believe, a few products from this collection. I know that she purchased the big palette, then she purchased also the smaller palette. And she purchased, I believe, a couple of the lipsticks. At the time when I'm filming this video, she has, I believe, 2 of the lipsticks, which are very pretty. She has one of the pinks and one of the beige colors. Now, I feel attracted to the lip colors, and for sure I want to see the colors in store. So once the collection is available in store at my local retailer, I'm going to go ahead and I want to see the lipsticks because I'm very attracted to 3 of the lipsticks. The lip colors that I'm interested in are 225, I believe is going to be way too pale for my skin tone and it's going to make me look sick. Even though I like the color, I like the idea, I believe that this is actually a metallic shade, which is pretty. I have to see it in store, but I believe that it's not going to look beautiful on my skin tone. Then I'm very attracted to number 200. I think it's going to be a beautiful nude color, but again, I have to see this one in store because it might be too dark for my skin tone as a nude color. Then I really love 253, which is a very pretty pink color. And I believe that Eka actually has a swatch of 253. It's a beautiful color. This one I'm definitely going to purchase. And then from the nail polishes, I am very attracted to the white nail polish because I feel attracted. Right now I want to wear a white nail polish. I want to see how glittery it's going to be. And then I'm very attracted to Pink Leopard, which is 658. This nail polish I wanted. I definitely want to wear it. And I'm going to skip the cushion powder and the foundation. The cushion powder from Dior have nice powders. However, they are very hard to use because it is actually a cushion. It becomes so messy. I literally didn't use this one because you have to open it and it becomes a mess to take the product out. It's just, it's not something that I enjoy. I'm trying to force myself to use it because it was expensive. It's a good powder. The whole process of taking the product out is very painful. So that's why I'm going to skip this cushion powder. And besides, as I mentioned already, I don't like the leopard print packaging. Moving on to Chantecaille Spring 2023 makeup collection. As always, they did a great job on the photos. The collection is already available on the website. You can't purchase it at the time when I'm filming this video, but I'm going to leave links in the description box in case you want to see the prices and the products. So they are going to release an eyeshadow quad, a limited edition eyeshadow quad, 2 blushes and 3 lipsticks. This is what we are seeing right now at the time when I'm filming the video. This is what we see on the website. Now, I have to say that they did a pretty good job as always with the promo photos, but then the products and the quality, that's a whole different story. I'm on the fence about this makeup collection. I'm not sure if I want to purchase it or not. Usually their makeup collections launch much later in Europe. Now I have to mention that I purchased 2 pieces from the holiday makeup collection, the blush and the finishing powder. The blush arrived completely shattered, which is not unusual for Chantecaille. The powder was in a million pieces and I was able to return this one right away because I didn't want to make a video. I just felt almost uncomfortable because I've talked about the lack of quality in Chantecaille makeup and I just didn't feel the need to repeat myself. I just didn't want to make a completely negative video about the collection. That's why I returned the blush right after it arrived. So luckily I was able to return it, and then I kept the powder. The powder, I still have it somewhere, and I was wondering if it should end in my 2022 fails because it didn't work for me. it just triggered my skin to produce more oil. Initially, when I applied it on my face, it looked good, but then it triggers my skin to produce more oil. So I thought about putting this one into my 2022 fails. However, I thought that I'm not going to do that because the fact that this powder triggers my skin to produce oil and I don't like it, it might work for other people. So I wouldn't consider it a complete fail because it still looks nice initially when I applied, but it looks nice for approximately 30 minutes. Probably my skin is reacting to some of the ingredients of the powder, I don't really know, but it's not really a fail because I know that it's going to work for some people. Now about the spring makeup collection, I still haven't decided whether I'm going to spend money on this or not. A year ago I did a video talking about Chantecaille, what they can improve in their makeup, and I mentioned that it's going to be good if they spice it up a little bit and if they stop with animal collections and with their animal causes and if they focus on something different. And I mentioned that it's going to be great if they explore different botanicals, different flowers, maybe some architecture, maybe some history. It's going to be interesting if we see something different in their makeup collections. I'm happy that they listened because their holiday makeup collection was dedicated to flowers, and now we see also the spring makeup collection dedicated to flowers. So I mentioned that it's going to be great if we see some beautiful imprints, and I see that they took this advice and we are seeing now a makeup collection dedicated to flowers, which is fantastic. It's beautiful. It is actually dedicated to a beautiful region in Romania. Usually the quality of Shantakai makeup is not great, and I have reached out to them specifically because a lot of you have been sending me photos of their destroyed makeup items or makeup items that don't have the same quality. The quality here is not consistent. So you either are going to receive a product that's very good, or you're going to receive a powder that's completely broken and shattered, or the quality of the product is just going to be basic. It's not going to justify this high price tag. And I decided to reach out to them, I decided to write to them and even send some photos that were quite disturbing. They did not act respectfully here, and I see that they are willing to take a good idea about the flowers, but they are not really willing to work on the quality, and this disappoints me. I think that now I'm probably going to take a break from Shantakai because every time when I feel attracted to a makeup collection, it's just so basic, average when I receive the product. And even though on the photos it looks very pretty, these are just pink blushes that I can get, and I have plenty of beautiful pink blushes in my collection. I'm not sure that I want to support this kind of brand that doesn't pay attention to the quality and that don't pay attention to their customers that are actually buying the product. Moving on to the beautiful Guerlain Spring 2023 makeup collection. For sure, I'm not going to resist the beautiful limited edition lip color. I'm not really sure what's the name. At the time when I'm filming this video, the collection is still not available at my local Guerlain retailer and I cannot purchase it, but for sure I'm going to purchase the lipstick because the lip color is so beautiful. I know that I'm going to be using it a lot. Guerlain have some of the best lipstick formulations out there. So the lip color that I'm definitely going to purchase is number 63 Rosy Bloom, and then I'm going to skip the lipstick case. Even though the lipstick case is absolutely beautiful, I have a few of the Guerlain lipstick cases, and at this point I'm not going to invest in a new lipstick case. I'm just going to use one of the ones that I already have. Then moving on to the Charlotte Tilbury highlighters. I think that Charlotte Tilbury does incredibly beautiful highlighters, and even though I'm very tempted, this is a release that I'm going to skip because I have a lot of gorgeous highlighters that I want to use. And I think that also the blush from the spring makeup collection of Chanel might be somewhere in between a highlighter and a blush. I need to see it first. Certainly I don't need another powder highlighter just because I have too many, and I think that for me this is going to be a waste. But the colors are beautiful, and if you're a fan of Charlotte Tilbury, then definitely go ahead and treat yourself to a beautiful highlighter. I love powder highlighters, especially for the summer months, but as I mentioned, I have too many. Then we're moving on to a very exciting release from Dior. They just reformulated their lip maximizers, and I like those. I've used them in the past. I'm definitely going to try one of the new colors. And I'm going to go to my local Dior counter where I think I'm going to swatch some of the new colors. Unfortunately, not all colors are going to be available in all countries. So in different countries, you're going to have different availability of the colors. Now I want to show you swatches of all of the lip maximizers, and the photo that I'm showing you again is from Waitshead0315. Please be sure to check out this Instagram account if you are interested in luxury beauty and if you're interested in the newest releases. So the color that I want to purchase is 005. I hope that it's going to be available at my local Dior retailer. And then 019 is again another color that I love. And the other two shades that attract my attention the most are 023 and 040. So now I've tried all of the Dior lip products, and I have to tell you about the lip maximizer. This is a new formula, but still, if you're using it constantly, your lips are not going to get bigger. And it's just like a light tinted lip balm, lip gloss actually. So it's going to give a little bit of effect of fuller lips, but to the extent that colored lip gloss, any other colored lip gloss is going to give to your lips a little bit of plumpness, but it doesn't really make your lips bigger, fuller with regular use. A lot of people think, and I often get asked, well, is this really going to make my lips fuller, bigger? No, it's not really. It's going to make just like straight after you apply this, it's going to give some plumpness and juiciness to the lips. It's going to moisturize the lips, but it doesn't really have the effect of a lip filler or something. And moving on to Givenchy Spring 2023 makeup collection, there are going to be 3 limited edition balms, and I like those balms. I'm probably going to purchase one of the pink ones. I still haven't seen them in store. I believe that they're going to launch at my local retailer at the end of January. So I still haven't seen them. I like the blush. So this is going to be a limited edition blush. In general, I like those blushes from Givenchy. As a lot of you know, the Prisma Libre loose powder is one of my favorite powders from Givenchy. I also like these little blushes. I have only one of them, but I have to find it actually because I haven't used it in a while. So I might purchase the limited edition blush. Then for Spring 2023, Hermes released 3 new, I believe that these are limited edition lip colors, but I might be wrong. I'm not sure if they're going to be limited or permanent, but there are 06, 22 and 10. I'm very attracted to 06 because when the spring and the summer comes, I'm always attracted to light coral shades. I think that these kind of colors are very suitable for the spring and especially for the summer season. So this is the color that is tempting me a lot, and I know that Hermes are actually going to launch a bronzing powder, which I think I'm going to try. Well, for sure I'm actually going to purchase. I'm actually wondering if I should take you to Hermes store in Paris. Let me know, because I am going to travel to France a lot this year. I'm going to spend some time in France, so let me know if you want to see something in France, if you want to go shopping with me in a store. I'm thinking of different ways to make my content a little bit more interesting for you, so let me know. I'm open to different suggestions that you might have for me. Okay guys, and moving back to Guerlain's Spring 2023 makeup collection. Okay, actually it looks like my local Guerlain counter already has some pieces from the spring makeup collection. I didn't see the lipstick that I wanted, but I have seen already the eyeshadow quad. So it's available at my local Guerlain retailer, and I didn't like it. I didn't know that this was part of the spring makeup collections, but the other day when I was taking a walk, I passed by my Guerlain counter and I actually saw this eyeshadow palette. And I thought that this might be an old one because I was in a hurry. I didn't really have time to look, but I swatched it and I'm going to be skipping this one. I don't know why my Guerlain counter doesn't have the lip colors. I'm going to call them straight away because I know that the lip color that I want is going to be sold out quite quickly. It looks like there is going to be also a cushion foundation. Well, I might try this cushion foundation, but I think that this might be exclusive to Asia. Let me know if you know anything in the comment section below, but I love Guerlain's foundations. Guerlain usually do beautiful foundations. Now moving on to some skincare that I wanted to mention. It looks like Dior are reformulating one of their most famous best-selling serums, and this is the Capture Total Cell Energy Super Potent Serum. I have the old one. Now, this serum, in general, I like this serum. It has a light milky consistency, it's very moisturizing, it contains niacinamide, and it's one of the serums that I like. I had issues with this serum with getting an old, I believe an old serum, or not properly stored, which made my skin break out, but then I repurchased it because in general the ingredients of this serum, I like them. It is fragrance. So right now Dior reformulated this serum and I'm not going to be trying this one, the new one. I am going to skip it because they removed the niacinamide, which was, I think, the only active ingredient of this serum, and I feel very unhappy and I cannot understand this decision. Why would they remove the niacinamide from the serum? And then I believe the second ingredient is denatured alcohol, which is quite drying and can be quite drying to the skin. So I'm definitely going to be skipping this serum. I don't know why this reformulation comes. They said that they tested this on different skin tones and in different ages and it works beautifully, and there is going to be some marketing campaign, but I'm definitely not willing to try this serum. I'm definitely not seeing the science behind this serum. I'm not seeing how it's going to help my skin. Now I wanted to quickly mention a new release from Chanel Skincare, and this is the new Le Lift Pro Volume Cream and also the serum. I believe that these were released, these were released in the end of 2022, and I've already tried them. I've tried samples. I did not like these. There are some products from the Le Lift line which I love of Chanel. Now the cream made me break out. Apparently there is an ingredient that irritates my skin. I cannot pinpoint which of the ingredients irritated my skin, but I literally started to get little bumps, little breakouts all over my forehead and all over my face. And then I thought it might not be because of the cream, because it feels quite pleasant, it feels nice on the skin. I actually have some of the samples. I actually have 3 samples from these, and I'm on the first one because the first one was enough to break me out. The consistency is very pleasant. It's like a rich moisturizer that it feels great. It feels very silicone-y. Makeup applies beautifully on top because it's basically like a silicone-based primer. That's the feeling that I get when I apply it to my skin. However, after like 4 applications, after 2 days of using this product, morning and evening, I got breakouts all over my face, and these were very strange, not the big kind of breakouts, but those really teeny tiny breakouts. And I stopped using it. I thought it might be because of the cream, and I stopped using it. And then I restarted using it after 1 week to see what's going to happen because my skin cleared. I went back to my trusted skincare routine. My skin cleared out, and then I started using it only on my forehead just to see what happens. And then on the rest of the face, I kept using my old skincare routine. And then my forehead started to break out and I stopped using it. I tried a serum that I loved, and this is not a new one, but I just wanted to share it with you. This is the Lancome HCF Triple Serum. I had a few samples of these. I absolutely loved it because I saw that my skin became so glowing and beautiful after a few applications, and I ordered a full size of this serum. I just wanted to share this with you. I know that this is a serum that was launched last year. I didn't try it back then, but I tried it now, and I just wanted to share it with you because I decided to purchase a full-size bottle of this one. I'm going to update you. If I like it, it's probably going to end up in one of my favorites, monthly favorites videos, so look out for these as well. Okay guys, so I'm looking at my favorite Instagram accounts, and I believe that this is actually all of the information that I wanted to share with you. These are the more interesting upcoming makeup releases that I wanted to discuss with you, and I can't wait to read your comments and see what you're going to be interested to see. This year, as I mentioned, I'm going to change my shopping habits a little bit, and I want to focus more on quality over quantity. I want to help you to build your makeup collection, and I want to help you to show you products that are really worth purchasing. I want to buy more of the products that are actually going to fit my style, my makeup style. I just want to focus on creating high quality content for you, maybe spice it up a little bit, make something more interesting, and work on content that is going to be more interesting and more helpful to all of you. So that's the plan for 2023. I also want to buy some fashion pieces and refresh my wardrobe. I never buy a lot of fashion pieces and I never buy a lot of fashion. I prefer to buy less but quality pieces. Okay, so that was all for today's video. A huge thank you for spending time with me. It means so much to me. And please check out my French for a Day series. This is where I put all of my passion to create easy everyday makeup looks where less is more, and this is my whole philosophy on makeup. So please check out these series in case you haven't seen them. I'm going to make sure to leave a link in the description box. I post a new video every Saturday. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!